Hello everybody, I'm back here again for our vlog day, and today is Monday the 7th, and today was a lovely, gorgeous day outside. Crazy high humidity and high fog, but it burnt off quickly. The fog and the humidity stuck around, but woke up this morning, just, I don't know, my neck's all cramped up and that, I'm having trouble. I think a lot of it's just the movements I'm doing with dealing with this garage and the shoveling and the throwing stuff and the carrying heavy stuff and all that's just really kind of taking its toll on me. And then of course the not sleeping, the stress, and the still worrying about it and everything else going on, and trying to figure out how to get it tore down and stuff. When I get stressed out, I tend to not sleep. When I tend to not sleep, my body starts shutting down, and I can feel an illness coming on. I'm not really sure. When I start getting wore down, I really feel like in my adenoids and stuff, my throat's super sore, and I mean, it's swollen like crazy here. It's ridiculous. So went ahead and threw a bunch of vitamin C in my body today, and I figure I'll take a giant dose of vitamin C tomorrow. I'll go hit up the store and grab some of the Airborne, which is like that weird Alka-Seltzer super immune system crap that everybody says is horse shit, and it's nothing but witch doctory voodoo shit that doesn't work. And I'm a total placebo believer that if I believe it works, which I do believe it works immensely, I believe that's all it needs, is my brain will take care of it if my brain believes it's going to help. So, but I have to have that stuff to make the placebo work. You got to put something in your body, so that's what I'm going with. So, same thing with dumping a buttload of vitamin C. Is the best way to get it is through like Airborne. I found that's like, I think it's like 10,000 times a daily dose needed or some junk like that. So, I'll go pick that up. Basically, I got to get that in my system quick before it kicks in fully, so I can hopefully beat that down. But that's tomorrow to worry about. So went ahead, like I said, got a handful of stuff this morning done. Just got a slow start, kind of get myself ramped up and getting going. Headed out. Actually got a bunch of paperwork and stuff done. Just that crap's taking forever. It's ridiculous. I'm about halfway through the login. I've done all the research and all that. I've got it all on the computer. Now I got to put it all on paper because it's got to all be handwritten, and it's a pain in the ass. So anyway, headed up the shop. Was moving stuff around there, kind of do it not whatever. And there's some stuff that I've got everything out of there finally. That is, I guess. I got everything out of there except for that table saw and the air filter that's holding up the rafters. So at the moment, still holding off on it. I went ahead, just said to hell with it. Had some run to go do. Had to go take some errands and stuff. Went by, talked to an accountant. Went and talked to the bank. And I think I applied for a loan. I don't know if I'll get it or not. It's been like, I don't know, 17 years, I think, something like that. So I've had a loan maybe longer than that. No, it's probably at least 15 years. I don't know, since I've had a loan of any kind. And I was like, I need like $1,000 to kind of help cover the cost of all this rubble removal and all that kind of junk and everything else. Because I had the money, I've already paid it out. I just realized the fact that was my house taxes and my insurance money that I've been setting aside every month. I pay once a year for like on my insurance, and once every 6 months my house taxes. But it's a nice chunk of money, so I went ahead and I just pull it out every month. I know about what it takes, so I drop that off into there, and then have that sitting in the bank account. And I've depleted that a lot, so I now need to replenish that. And who knows if, I don't know. I just said to hell with it. So that whole thing kind of got screwed up. So went ahead, I went applied, and who knows what's going to happen with that or not. I should know something by tomorrow, I hope. And I talked to the one bank, and they were kind of fucking weird. And they're saying their system is down, so we'll see what happens with it. The other one was like, I said I have zero credit. Like, I literally have applied for like Home Depot cards and Menard cards, and they're like, you got zero scores, we can't give you nothing. And I'm like, but isn't zero better than bad? Like, instead of having lates and overdues and overdrafts and yada yada and no pays and repos and all that kind of crap, and they're like, nope, not at all. Horrible credit to us is much better than no credit. And I'm like, you guys are idiots. And the one guy was like, yeah, I'm good with it. No credit does not mean bad credit. So he went ahead, and that sounds like, but it's going to go. I offered my title to one of my vehicles up, and I said, I'll give a deed to the house. I don't give a shit. It's not that big a deal. I've got multiple paid for houses, multiple paid for vehicles, trailers, all kinds of stuff we could throw up on there as collateral. And he's like, let me see the title of the truck. He's like, clean truck, blah, blah, whatever, clean title and stuff. So went ahead, and hopefully one of those will come through. The one was like, we don't even give loans for less than $3,000. So I'm like, I don't need $3,000. I need $1,000. But I'm like, what the hell? I'll just throw it in the bank, basically pay it back out, and they just want more interest, I guess, is what I'm looking at. Their bank was all cool about the fact they're like, when do you want to pay it off? And I'm like, 6 months be plenty. And he's like, okay, do you just want to do like a one lump sum and into 6 months, or do you want to do payments? And I'm like, 1 lump sum, I guess. Yeah, why not? So went ahead. That's the way the one's going. So we'll see what happens with all that. So who knows? I'm not holding my breath. If it doesn't come through, I can make it work without it. I just would be a lot more stress off my back of wondering, when that's going to happen, when my bank account's going to start creeping down into that scary low side. So hopefully that goes through. Also tomorrow, I got back home today, went ahead and tore out the rest of the paneling, all the insulation in the garage, exposed the walls, and went through and cut the walls with a skill saw, like a Sawzall, reciprocating giant, construction destruction saw, and cut down through every other stud in the wall, and cut through the siding, cut through the paneling, all that kind of junk, and all the brace supports. Got that all down, so now all I got to do is just start pushing the building down. I'm going to use a chain to pull it down and whatnot. But I'm waiting to basically get the trailer emptied because it's pretty much full of insulation and paneling and all that junk. The truck's plumb ass full. The trailer's close to full. So my plan is to go dump that stuff off tomorrow, run down to the farm, basically get out by Moulton area, pick up a skid steer, bring it back in, and start tearing down the building. So hope that all goes well. Actually, I'm going to come back in town, and when I get back in town, I got an appointment with the banker to basically find out what the results are on the loan tomorrow, and then see what happens with all of that, and then come home and start tearing down the building. And the reason I'm going to wait till then is I got somebody that won't be able to get here until after 1:30ish, something like that, to kind of hang around in case it goes really bad. They can call 911 and have them come rescue me if I drop the building on myself. So had somebody stop by, kept coming out. It was funny hell. Kept walking out the garage and like making, it's one of those weird things where I'm out there working and whatnot. But they kept stopping. I had to take out the headphones and talk to them like, what? Like, oh no, just checking on your stuff. And I guess when I'd cut through enough of the walls that as I was sawing down the one side, the whole building was shaking. Like it was really freaking them out. So I would have filmed some of it for YouTube and that, but it was so damn dark out there, it wasn't showing up. So didn't really get any footage of it at all, but I might throw a GoPro on top of the skid steer tomorrow and try and get some footage that way maybe. So we'll see what happens, but that was pretty much my day. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.